Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jasodhanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Jasodhanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jasodhanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Jasodhanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jai Om Vijubha Dharmansa Bhargavacharya Ashotala Sata Sri Srimati Svangres et Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vijubha Dharmansa Bhargavacharya Ashotala Sata Sri Srimati Svangres Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavana Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तगण की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंज गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय, मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, श्रीमती तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय, श्री श्री गौनिताई की जय, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ सुभद्रा बलदेव की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to the assembly devotees, all glories to the assembly devotees, all glories to the assembly devotees, all glories to Sri Guru Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Shaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtapaye Shabadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttamaśloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. We are reading today from Srimad Bhagavatam, first Skanda, 29th chapter, sloka number 34. Is it? 34. Na ekantataha patikaraha karmanam karma kevalam dvayam I avidya upasritam swapne swapnaha iva anaga naikam tata patikaraha karmanam karma kevalam dvayam yavidyopasritam swapne swapnaiva anaga naikam tata patikaraha karmanam karma kevalam dvayam yavidyopasritam swapne swapnaiva anaga naikam tata patikaraha karmanam karma kevalam dvayam yavidyopasritam swapne swapnaiva anaga. Vaishnavis? No, never. Ekam tataha. Ultimately, patikaraha counteraction and karmanam of different activities, karma, another activity, kevalam, only, dvayam, both. E, because avidya, due to illusion, upasritam, accepted, swapne, in a dream, swapnaha, a dream, eva, like, anaga, or you who are free from sinful activities. Translation. Narada continued, O you who are free from all sinful activity, no one can counteract the effects of fruitive activity simply by manufacturing a different activity devoid of Krishna consciousness. All such activity is due to our ignorance. When we have a troublesome dream, we cannot relieve it with a troublesome hallucination. One can counteract a dream only by awakening. Similarly, our material existence is due to our ignorance and illusion. Unless we awaken to Krishna consciousness, we cannot be relieved of such dreams. For the ultimate solution of all problems, we must awaken to Krishna consciousness. Please repeat. Narada continued, O you who are free from all sinful activity, no one can counteract the effects of creative activity simply by manufacturing a different activity devoid of Krishna consciousness. All such activity is due to our ignorance. When we have a troublesome dream, we cannot relieve it with a troublesome hallucination. One can counteract a dream only by awaking. Similarly, our material existence is due to our ignorance and illusion. Unless we awaken to Krishna consciousness, we cannot be relieved of such dreams. For the ultimate solution to all problems, we must awaken to Krishna consciousness. Purport by Divine Grace, S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. There are two kinds of fruitive activity. We can place the burden on the head, or we can place it on the shoulder. Actually, keeping the burden in either place is the same. The transferal, however, is taking place under the name of counteraction. In this connection, Kalyan Maharaj said that fools and rascals in the material world plan so gorgeously for bodily comfort without knowing that such arrangements, even if successful, are only Maya. People are working hard day and night for the illusory happiness of the body. This is not a way to achieve happiness. One has to get out of this material entanglement and return home back to Godhead. That is real happiness. The Vedas therefore enjoin, don't remain in the darkness of this material world, go to the light of the spiritual world. To counteract the distress of this material body, one has to take on another distress condition. Both situations are only illusion. There is no gain in taking on one trouble to counteract another trouble. The conclusion is that one cannot be perpetually happy as long as one exists in this material world. The only remedy is to get out of this material world altogether and return home back to Godhead. Om Jnana Timilandasya Jnananjana Salakaya चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Narada Muni is continuing his class to our lecture, our conversation with King Prachina Barishat in order to enlighten him about the ultimate aim of life. As earlier described, King Prachina Barishat is very pious. He is not indulging in gross sinful activities, but he is engaged in pious activity. That is, performing many yagyas and worshipping demigods. In this way, he is earning merit and punya. But this punya will not take him very far, and it will not be also a source of enlightenment for the citizens. Whatever the head does, the president or whatever, that should be for the benefit of the entire citizenship. Otherwise, it will mislead everybody. So Narada Muni was very much concerned with this, and he is giving the final explanation about the allegory that he has earlier described, allegory of Puranjana, who is a conditioned soul, wandering here and there, and finally departing from this body without any proper understanding. So here the explanation is very clear. Narada Muni is telling King Prachina Barishat that all activities in this world conducted by human beings, and also you particularly, whatever you are doing, if something is having some bad effect, then you do something else in order to counteract that effect. So practically whatever we do, that is either this one or that one. Either we start something new, or if that after starting some activity, we find that there are many difficulties, then we try to arrange a solution for these problems. So again, when these problems are tackled, then there will be some other reaction. We cannot predict everything that is going to happen in the future. We are doing so many things, but we have no idea. Prabhupada, in some of the commentaries, Prabhupada is describing how the governments are arranging for meetings and conferences, gatherings, in order to make a plan for the future, for the nation. So they are devising 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 15 or 20-year plan. Like that, they are thinking, we are making plan for the future. They cannot understand exactly what's happening now, but they are making plan for 20 years from now. That is just some futile exercise. Why? First of all, as Prabhupada explains, they are discussing many things from the material angle, but they don't put Krishna in the center. So if these meetings and the plans are centered around Krishna consciousness, then that will have a positive effect. It will have a spiritual effect for the ultimate good of the entire society. Whatever material plan they make, maybe it may be successful or it may be a failure. But if Krishna is the center, if everything is offered for the pleasure of Krishna, according to the proper Vedic injunction and advice from the spiritual master, actually all the heads of states in the traditional history of India, even though you go to Nepal and the king is there, the king is not alone. Above the king, the guru is there. The guru is there. Sometime we went there, we met the guru, we had some nice conversation about how to rule the kingdom and so on. So the guru is advising the king or the head of state how to make plan for the future for the satisfaction of Krishna, keeping everything under consideration. So that is the proper use of making plans and doing karma. As Narada Muni says, karma, you do something, and to counteract, you do another karma. So every karma has its own reaction. It may not be immediate, it may take some time, it may be after 10 years, 20 years, it may be next life. But the karma are accumulating within the consciousness of the conditioned soul. As they are busy in the material world, everything becomes accumulated. Either pious activities or sinful activities are not, do not disappear. They remain stuck up in the consciousness, in the subtle body, and also it is well known to the Supreme Lord Krishna, who knows everything, past, present, and future of all the living entities. And Yamaraj is also having his assistants, and they also count everything that we are doing. So we are not alone. Sometimes when somebody is telling, you go to that place and you come back, make sure that no one is seeing you. No one is seeing you. So that person goes to that place, come back, and then the first one is asking, anybody has seen you? Then he said, no, nobody was there, nobody saw me. So actually the story is that the first one wanted to make him understand that whatever we do, witnesses are there. The sun is a witness. The moon is a witness. The stars are the witness. So many other living entities. And demigods also are there. Witnesses. Lord Krishna is a supreme witness. How can we avoid? So when you say that nobody saw me, I just went there, came back. No, that is completely wrong. Every step of our life, witnesses are there, and everything is retained. Nothing is getting lost. So doing karma for counteracting another karma, that is not the solution to the problem. That's a very deep lesson Narada Muni is giving, and it is very difficult for us to understand what to do. If we cannot do karma, then what to do? So we are just simply breathing in, breathing out. That is also karma. Just like those who are claiming that we have taken karma sannyas. Those who want to renounce everything, they go to forest, they go to Himalayas, secluded place, they sit down somewhere, and they say, now we are not doing any karma. We are successful in our life. We have become perfect sannyasis, karma sannyasis. But they are breathing, they are drinking, they are eating. So karma is always there. They are claiming we are karma free. But no, nobody can be karma free in that manner. So I wanted to refer to Srimad Bhagavad Gita, that this discussion is there in the fourth chapter. Lord Krishna is talking to Arjuna about the subject matter of karma. Karmano hyapi buddhavyam cha vikarmanaha. Akarmanasya buddhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. So Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, if one is serious about liberation from material bondage, one has to understand the distinctions between action, inaction, and unauthorized actions. One has to apply oneself to such an analysis of action, reaction, and perverted actions, because it is a very difficult subject matter. So this is the difficulty here that Krishna is telling Arjuna. Arjuna didn't want to fight in the battlefield, Kurukshetra, because he considered this is bad karma, and I want to refrain from fighting. But that is also another type of karma. So what is the solution? Next sloka, Lord Krishna says, Karmanya karma yapasyet, akarmani cha karma yaha, sabuddhiman manushyeshu, sayukta Krishna karma krit, sayukta Krishna karma krit. One who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is intelligent among men, and he is in the transcendental position, although engaged in all sorts of activities. So there is a solution for that. How to understand what is karma, what is akarma, vikarma. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, a person acting in Krishna consciousness is naturally free from the bonds of karma. His activities are all performed for Krishna. Therefore, he does not enjoy or suffer any of the effects of work. Consequently, he is intelligent in human society, even though he is engaged in all sorts of activities for Krishna. Akarma means without reaction to work. The impersonalist ceases spiritual activities out of fear, so that the resultant action may not be a stumbling block on the path of self-realization. But the personalist knows rightly his position as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, he engages himself in the activities of Krishna consciousness. Like that, this is a solution to the problem, which is otherwise very difficult to understand. So the solution is given in the purport in this Bhagavad Gita sloka, that action can be performed for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. Action in Krishna consciousness is a karma. It does not have any material effect. That is the benefit of Krishna consciousness. One can be engaged in all types of activities for the sake of Krishna seva and without suffering the consequences. So that is the ordinary people, karmis. They do not see the difference between activities in Krishna consciousness and ordinary material activities. They are also thinking, devotees of the Lord, oh, they are doing so many things. They are doing so much karma. So what is the difference between devotees and non-devotees? Everybody is doing karma. Like in the some of the Western countries, they are thinking in the street, we are doing Harinam Sankirtan. Then the people are thinking, why they are wasting their time? They are irresponsible people. They do not understand how to act for the benefit of society or their family. No, they are simply wasting their time. Irresponsible. So that is the general attitude of the non-devotees. They do not see the importance of Krishna consciousness for the benefit of the entire society. There is no better welfare than Krishna consciousness for the entire society. I just wanted to relate some preaching activity that took place in Hyderabad in 1971. That was for the first time that some of Prabhupada's disciples came to Hyderabad. And the head of the group was the Tamal Krishna Goswami, and Banu, at that time, a brahmachari was there also, and some other the brahmacharis, Subal and others. And they had come here to do some engagements, and they had contacted some factory manager in Sanat Nagar. The proprietor was from the Birla family from Calcutta, so they already had some contact from Calcutta. And so Tamal Krishna Goswami went there, and he spoke to the manager and told him that we would like to have Sankirtan, Kirtan for all of you, the entire factory, all the officers and employees, workers, everybody can come, gather together, we'll have a kirtan. So very good. The manager was very happy. He said, they fixed the date. In 5 days from now, you can come and we'll have Sankirtan. So after 3 days, the manager of the factory phoned to Tamal Krishna Goswami. He said to him, Swamiji, I'm very sorry to tell you that this program I don't think we can have because all the workers have gone on strike. From yesterday, they are not coming. They are on strike for some reason. So what to do? How can we have the program now? So Tamal Krishna Goswami told him, don't worry. We'll have the program. You invite even then. They are not going to work, okay? But let them come for the Sankirtan. Let them come for the factory and participate in the Sankirtan program. So the manager said, okay, I will tell like that. And so the program was held, and the workers came also, even though on strike, but they all participated in the Sankirtan program. That was very successful. Everybody was very happy about that. And then the program was over, and after 3 days, the manager of the factory again informed to Tamal Krishna Goswami. He told him that, Swamiji, they had their workers came, and we had dialogue, we had uh, conversation, and they agreed, and strike is over. Strike is over. So thank you very much for having this Sankirtan. I really believe that because of Sankirtan, everybody became peaceful. Everybody settled in a peaceful manner. So in this way, the disciples, Tamal Krishna Goswami, they were very happy to hear this, and they informed Srila Prabhupada also about this Sankirtan in a factory, and Prabhupada told that very good. let you have Sankirtan in all the factories. You can organize in this way. All the factories can be in this way having Sankirtan. So that was the program there. At that time, Prabhupada mentioned to have Sankirtan in this way for the benefit of the people. So here we see that karma, akarma. If we consider Sankirtan to be akarma, the objective was not to counteract the strike, this misunderstanding, but it was just to please the Supreme Lord, to please Srila Prabhupada, and everybody became happy about this. So that was the real action to be undertaken in order to solve the problem that karma. This karma became counteracted, became completely nullified by the Sankirtan movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the understanding that Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, that this akarma means to act for the satisfaction of the Lord. That is a solution to all problems. Otherwise, simply accumulating karma will entangle us more and more in material world and will never make us happy. We are doing karma, we are trying to be happy by that. But this is not it is incomplete. We have to, karma may be there only for the satisfaction of the Lord. Then there will not be any unhappiness. Everybody will be happy. So this is the proper understanding here that Narada wanted to tell King Prachinabarishat. You are doing karma and then you are doing yagya. But these yagyas and other pious activities do not counteract, do not nullify whatever karma you are doing. It is simply some extra endeavor that will take you in another direction. It will not take you to the spiritual world. The objective should be to reach the spiritual world. But these yagyas and other punya karma, they will only take you, if you are successful, for some time you may go to heaven, again coming down and so on. So going to heaven is not the solution. That is explained in many other slokas in Bhagavad Gita. Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartino Arjuna. From Brahma Loka, even if you go there, again you have to come down. If you do not engage in pure Krishna consciousness activities for the pleasure of the Lord, then again you have to come down. So all the activities should be directed only for the satisfaction of the Lord. Yad gyartad karmanonyatra lokoyam karmadvam davaha. for the pleasure of yajna only. Whatever karma you do, that should be only for the pleasure of yajna. Here, yajna means Vishnu. Yajna by Vishnu. So that should be the objective. All our karma should be only for the sake of yajna. Yagyartad karmanonyad. Lokoyam karma bandhan. Otherwise, ordinary karma are simply karma bandhana. It will entangle us in the material world. So that is the very important lesson that Narada Muni is telling King Prachinabarishat. Don't try to do some ordinary punya karma, but do everything for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. Then, only then, you'll be successful in your personal life and for the enlightenment and the benefit of all the people of your country. So that is the lesson we derive from this. So Prabhupada quotes also from the Vedas, Rig Veda, Tamasoma Jyotirgama. Don't remain in the darkness of the material world. Go to the light of the spiritual world. Otherwise, it is like a dream. A dream is bothering you. It is like a nightmare. And within the dream, you are trying to, your mind is active. Body may not be active, but while dreaming, the mind is active and disturbing the entire individual. And the mind is trying to counteract the dream by dreaming something else, counteracting the dream and engaging in some other dream that may be happy dream. But where is the question of happy dream? The dream only can be counteracted only by awakening. When you awaken from your sleep, then you understand, oh, what is nonsense dream? And you just forget about it. Maybe for a few moments you may think this is a nonsense dream, and then you forget. So that is the nature of the dream. It should be forgotten by awakening to a higher consciousness, to the real business. So higher consciousness means Krishna consciousness. If you awaken to Krishna consciousness, then all these minor problems, bodily problems, and this tapatraya, this caused by excessive heat or cold, or by other living entities, or by daiva, our past accumulated karma, all of this will become insignificant and will be focused on the ultimate goal of life. That should be the purpose of life, and it should be maintained throughout. Then, without any disturbance, you can live very happily even in this world. So that is the lesson we derive from this. Hare Krishna. Any other questions or comments? Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Raji, you were mentioning that like breathe in, breathe in is also karma.
Basic.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing.
Breathing, yeah,
Yeah.
breathing.
So it's a small doubt. So do we have like breathing in spiritual world, like having a Sachidananda body? Do we possess that lungs and everything? As in, do we breathe in and breathe out? Do we have that thing?
Devotees also breathing in, breathing out. Everything is there. We are using everything, but we are using for a different purpose. We are using for engagement in Krishna consciousness. Everything can be used. But the impersonalists, they want to stop everything. They understand that karma is bad. We want to stop all karma. They have no idea of akarma, that is engagement in Krishna consciousness. They have no idea. They are not devotees. So they want to stop all activity. Even then, they are breathing. That is also activity. So they cannot be completely aloof from karma. It is not possible. The only solution, you do your karma only for Krishna. Yagyartad karmano niyatra. That is the only solution. That is the teaching of Bhagavad Gita and Narada Muni. Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Any other questions? Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.